Hi all, I'm just going to do a quick update on what's on the paint bench and talk about a couple of other bits and pieces. I'll try not to go on too long. I can't go on too long anyway because I've got severe man flu. Yeah, so I'm trying to film in between bouts of coughing and sneezing and spluttering. Anyway, so on the bench at the minute, I've got these chasseurs. They're not quite finished yet. I've got all the socks and muzzles and stuff to do on the horses. I've got a few more bits and pieces to do on the riders. I haven't done any of the metallics yet, but they're almost done. Quickly bring this guy up as well. So yeah, they're getting there, nearly finished. Also with these guys, I'll give them a, which I do with all my cavalry, I'll give them a flag at the standard bearer guidon. I don't know. I do that with all my cavalry. I know they're not supposed to have them on when they're in the field and that, but I just think a flag in a unit just makes the unit that little bit better. Gives a little bit more life to it. So on that point, what I want to talk about is a little tip that I think will help improve your miniatures. I mean, obviously, if you've been painting a while, you can just ignore this bit because obviously you'll know this. But you know what you need to do, or what I find helps, is if you concentrate on the face. If you put a little bit of extra time and effort into getting the face right, because most of us are human, your eye is drawn to the face. It's just natural. So if you put that little bit more time and effort into that, it will just make your models look a little bit better. And also on a similar note, for batch painting, speed painting, what I do with my models is I undercoat them all in the base colour. So like with these guys, I undercoat them all blue. And it just saves you a whole load of time, because you can just put an ink straight over that and then you can highlight it up, so you haven't got to mess about putting the base coat on as well. So it just saves you time. And then concentrate on the faces. And then for the faces I use, I'm trying not to cough, I use an insane detail brush. You can get them in most hobby shops. Workshop don't sell them. The smallest one Workshop do, in comparison, is that one. That's a Workshop detail brush. So you can see the difference. Get yourself one of them. You can get right in on the faces and get a lot more detail. And I will try, because I've got some of these Celts glued together. So I'm going to try and do, don't want to focus on that. I'm going to try and do a little paint through guide as I paint these, if I get a chance, when I feel better. So yeah, so I'll show you what I mean when I paint them with the faces and stuff like that. Last off, shout outs. So I don't do any shout outs on the channel, if I'm being honest. Occasionally I'll mention somebody because I've seen something in one of their videos that was interesting to me, or I've used a technique. But you know, I don't do them because I always don't want to feel I'm leaving anyone out, really. So I don't want to give somebody a shout out and then someone else thinks, well, why didn't you shout me out? So on that basis, if you do want me to do a shout out, just drop me a comment in the comments and I'll quite happily give you a shout out. It's not a problem. And last of all, I'm off to Vapnatak tomorrow. So if anybody is going and you recognise me, come up and say hi. Nice to have a chat with you. And that's it pretty much. I'm going to go back to bed now, try and recover so I feel alright for tomorrow. And I will speak to you all soon, and good luck with your projects. Bye for now.